to the baseline.
Stacks.
I don't fall, I don't bleed like you do. I'm not as foolish. I don't run, I don't leave like you do. But we see what we are in our universe. We reach constellations. What could be worse in our
Alrighty, shall we go? Good morning. Another day in the world of hardcore. Another day in the world of hardcore. And it's Friday. It's the end of the week. We are good. Alex. 41 beautiful months of Prime. Thank you so much, mate. Welcome back. Welcome. Thank you very much, my dude. Thank you. 41 years. I appreciate it. 120.2 is out. Is it? Let's assess the situation. It is. Okay, let's update the title, even though we're not playing that version of the game, so everybody doesn't ask me that all day. There we go. Title's updated. We're not actually playing 120.2, but nobody's going to know that, so it's fine. But good morning. Welcome back to the show, chat. It is Friday. It's the end of the week. And it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful day. We love the end of the week. The end of the week is always an exciting time. Little bit of news today. Little bit of news. Yeah, little bit of news. Let me run through it with you with dates. Behold the calendar of wonders. So, the news. I am not here tomorrow. Tomorrow is my day off. However, I'm not sure at the moment. I don't plan on being here tomorrow, but there's a possibility that I am here tomorrow. Granted, a slim one. There is a possibility. And not here Sunday instead. Okay? So, for now, just see it as normal. We're off tomorrow. We're here Sunday. We're here Monday. Then Thursday's getting replaced, which would usually be my day off. On Tuesday, because I'm going to watch United with my dad. We're going up to Manchester, to Old Trafford to watch United. First time I've ever been together, which should be really good fun. So Thursday won't be a day off. And we'll be live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, probably Saturday as well. And we'll see how we go. Actually, I think... Oh, no, we might be off this Saturday. But we'll be live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Regardless. So, yeah, that'll be a thing. During this period of live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there will be 2 12-hour streams. Oh, tier 2 out of your mind for 26.
Hey, would you look at that smile?
Thank you so much, Holes. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Tier 2. Thank you very much. That's super kind of you. So, yeah, there'll be 2 12-hour shows between here and here. So, just something to be excited for. They should be back-to-back, provided my voice is all good. We will do them back-to-back. But we'll see how we go. We will see how we go. Now, we haven't forgotten marathon streams. We haven't forgotten. They will be in there. So, expect those coming up next week. So, that's Pog. No, we're not fishing Thursday, baby. We're not. I got to work. I can't take Saturday off, Tuesday off, Thursday off, Saturday off. I can't do that. So, Thursday, I'm going to have to work.
Doc's under the weather, so Glucon may be postponed until next weekend. News pending on that front when we hear.
I have heard about it. Doc
Button,
has
tier 100.
Doc has been messaging me regarding that situation. He's going to keep us informed on what's going on. He's going to keep us informed. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't come down with anything crazy bad, and it'll be okay. But yeah, he said he was feeling like he was coming down with something, which I told him to be careful, rest up, and look after himself. So hopefully he should do that. I'm on a hype train this morning, chat. It's Friday morning. We're on a hype train. Hype train. Pog. Big Pog. I'm all on a hype train. Let's do some hellos. I just managed to spill water all down me. I don't know if you can see that. How have I even managed that? State of it. How does that actually happen? Is this lid on? Yeah, it is. I think I just missed my mouth. Anyway. Good morning to the following people. How are you? This is the Dark One. Wendy, good to see you. Jen, DJ, Noises in the house. Mark, Pixelated, Fatty Merp, MKL, Tigger. Nice to see you, Tigger. Adam, nice to see you, mate. Alex, how are you, pal? Aussie's girls in the house. Lovely to see you. Catlow, nice to see you as well, Catlow. Hopefully you're doing good. Chat, if I did miss you, I know you're lurking in the darkness. Thank you for being here. Let's play some video games. So yeah, that's the situation. That's what's going on. So 2 12-hour shows back to back will be next week. Pog, and more Pog. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, Candle, how are you? However, whilst all that is a thing and everything like that, we got to get on with some work. We have to get on with some work. And during that 12-hour show, by the way, we're probably going to do, on those 12-hour streams, we'll be doing some vanilla, hardcore like we usually do. Maybe some Euro Truck Simulator in there. We're going to play some Mad Pack 4, getting ready for Mad Pack 5 when that's coming out. So, yeah, it's going to be good fun. It's going to be good fun. We apparently still hold the lead for the hype train for now, which is good. I can't see that lasting very long, but we're on our own little end of the week hype train right now, which is always very nice. A little end of the week hype train to get excited for the weekend, and it's gonna be glorious. Let's go grab a little more food as well. It's gonna be glorious. It's Friday, end of the week. Let's not be pessimistic. What is pessimistic? What does that mean? Pessimistic. Tending to see the worst aspect of things. So, like, same thing as like an Angel of Doom. Same thing as being like an Angel of Doom. I mean, look, I've based my pessimism on pure facts. That Matt seems to beat our train within a day every single time. And has done every single time. So that's actually based on facts. I haven't just assumed the worst. You know what I'm saying? There is basis to my assumption. Yes. So I'm being a realist. Thank you, Holly. I'm being a realist. You're a worst case scenario type of person? I mean, I think it's important to, you know, like at least take on board the worst case scenario. I like to say prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Best way to be. And then if everything does go tits up completely, then at least you were sort of ready for it. And if it doesn't, then fantastic, because, you know, you're expecting to go bad and it went really well. Apparently, Johnny. Apparently. Anyhow, last stream, we were doing the final side of the crop farm, and then it's done, and we got up to here with the dirt. We also nearly lost the world, so we got blown to smithereens. However, we ran out of dirt, if I remember correctly. Completely. Yeah, we have no dirt at all. So we got to find a solution to that problem. Now, there is dirt absolutely everywhere, but the question is, can we find dirt in places where we need to flatten out for future projects? I'm trying to think of if there are any future projects we actually need to do. Oh, there goes the train. And I'm trying to figure out if there's any actual future projects we need to do. And if so, where we're going to put them. Because flattening an area is not a bad idea. We did want to do a witch farm. Now, I don't really know what a witch farm entails. I don't know if it entails like a hole. I'm not really sure. But what I am aware of is that we've sort of run out of... I guess we haven't, actually. No, I tell a lie. I was going to say we've run out of planes, so we're going to have to go over behind Walmart. But I feel like over here... Is there room over here? Well, we've got the pumpkin patch, but I wouldn't mind building the actual pumpkin farm over here somewhere. When we get to that. We've also got this little plains biome over here to work with. Which actually would make a lot of sense, because this is on the way to spawn. So if we were going to do anything, doing something here would be kind of cool. So I think I'm just going to take the dirt from here. I added that clip to the features thing, by the way. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I actually have no idea how that works. To the features thing. Oh, look at that. Ta-da. Thank you, Imp. I didn't even know that was a thing. Boom. It's a good job we got someone like Imp in the channel. Imp is a massive asset of this channel. He's always got things covered. Round of applause for Imp, please, chat in the chat. Smashing it as always. Smashing it as always. Okay, we'll get a couple shulker boxes. That'll probably do us. That'll probably do us. Yeah, Imp smashing it as always. Never in doubt. It was never in doubt. It was never, ever, ever in doubt. Okay. Let's start getting rid of this. But, unfortunately, whilst I had a good day off yesterday, actually. A needed day off yesterday. However, yesterday did come with some bad news, which I was quite sad about. I've had a few days of just bad news at the moment, but yesterday came with some bad news. And, don't get me wrong, it's not like end of the world news, but it's sad. So, I'll show you right here. I've got it right here. In this little box. So, I think I mentioned it before. This watch right here, I was bought when I was 18 by my parents. Nearly 7 years ago. I got bought this for my 18th birthday, right? And it's not a fancy watch or anything like that. It's just an Armani watch. I think it was like £180 or something like that. Anyway, I got this for my 18th birthday. So yesterday, I went to get a haircut. And I was like, while I'm there, I'm going to get the battery replaced in that watch and just get it ticking again, because it's been quite a few years since it was ticking. Because I've not ever put a new battery in it or anything like that. So I took it into a repair shop. And I was like, hey, this thing needs a new battery. And they were like, yeah, that's cool. So they were like, give us an hour and then come back. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So I left, came back after an hour. I walked to that. Hey, we got bad news for you. We put a battery in it, a new battery in it, and it doesn't work. I was like, oh, right, okay. Kind of weird, but they were like, yeah, we put a new battery in and it doesn't work. But they said the thing with those watches is they're very, very, very delicate. And it's quite a common problem for the movement in them to fail. So I was like, oh, brilliant. So, unfortunately, it's broken. And I asked them, like, how much is it going to cost to get something like that repaired? I said, how much is something like that going to cost to get repaired? And they were like, it's probably going to be somewhere to like 100 to 200 pounds. Which, the initial value of the watch is 180. So, there's, you know, I'd better off just buying a brand new one. But it's not the point, because that watch is sentimental. Because it's my 18th birthday present. So, at some point, I sort of have to get it fixed and just pay whatever it costs. Not urgently needs to be done, but something that I will need to do in the future. But yeah, it was quite sad that I found it was broken. It's quite sad. I think it's because I took the battery out of it ages ago, because I thought I had one to put in, which I didn't. And then I put the back on it again, and I think because I've worn it maybe without a battery quite a few times, maybe, I don't know, the movement can get knocked around a little bit more in there. I don't know, but yeah. That watch will be right twice a day. True. So I was quite sad about that. So I'm going to have to get it fixed. Yeah, I looked up the model, the battery that goes in it. I actually bought a battery for it. It's in my cupboard because I was going to do it myself. And I put the battery in it and it just didn't work. I was like, oh, okay, maybe I've got the wrong one. And to be fair to them, they were fantastic because they were like, give us an hour and come back. And I was like, okay, fine. And they said, it's going to cost you a tenner. I was like, that's fine. It's a tenner, whatever. And they ended up not charging me anything. They were like, we put a new battery in it. We polished the top for you, but we can't get it to work, so I'm not going to charge you for it. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. So that was good of them because they could have still charged me, but they didn't. And yeah, that was my bad news yesterday. I was hoping it would just be ticking away, but I don't really wear it anyway because I don't want to damage it and get it scratched up and everything like that. But still. In fact, I wore it for like a year when the battery was flat anyway because I just wanted to wear a watch. Smart business so that you go back to them for repairs without questioning the price. Ah, I mean, obviously, yeah. Like, literally, that's what it is. It's to try and keep a good customer. Which is, it's also respectable because you could just say, screw you. But now in your head, you're like, they're really nice last time. They did that for free. I'll go back there. It's good business. It is good business. What's the word for it? It's good customer relations. So I think at some point I'll, when money's in a little bit more of an abundance, and not so tight, I'll probably get it repaired. I was hoping it was just going to be a simple battery replacement. Yeah, it's good customer service, good customer relations. Because exactly that. Like, I'm more likely now to go, oh, they were really nice. They were. She was actually lovely, the woman that was in there. Like, I'd happily go back there. And it may not even be a watch repair. You might be buying a piece of jewelry or another watch or something like that. Like, can you turn the volume down? Yeah, I thought the grass was quite loud. There you go, man. Grass is always a bit loud. Don't panic. It's also good not being a bad end. True. Very true. Although they did have a very nice Tag Heuer in there. I asked her how much it was. She was like, it's £2,400. I was like, pfft. But I looked it up when I got home, and it was £4,500 new, down to 2,500 because it's 3 years old. Which I didn't think was too bad, actually. But... And that was real nice. Okay, nearly there. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Ah, but whoa! Hello, people. Yeah, if we could just not have an issue, that'd be great. That'd be great. Oh, they're fuming! Shit! Hold on. Evan! Shoot me. Ah. Aaron, tier 2, gotta give mine for 104 months in a row. That is a long ass time, Aaron. Thank you very, very much. Welcome back. 104. Oh, God damn. God damn. That is a long ass time. Oh, by the way, chat, what day does the 25% off gifted sub start? Is it the 26th or the 27th? Because I can't remember off the top of my head. I want to say it's the 26th, but it's late at night, so technically the 27th for us. I think that's what Imp told me. 26th of... Okay, it is the 26th. Sweet. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, cool. Because, yeah, Tuesday I'm not here anyway. Because I'm at United. And then Wednesday, that'll work out perfect. Wednesday, that'll work out perfect. God, I'll be knackered after that as well. That's a lot of travelling in one day. That is a lot of travelling in one day. Whoops. That's fine. It should be fun. Oh no, my light. I'll go all the way up there and we'll get lost. We'll get lost. We'll get absolutely battered, but hopefully not. Hopefully we don't get absolutely paved and we can get a result out of it. I think we will. I think we'll win. I can't see us losing. So that should be good fun. Dirt is very satisfying. I like the dirt sound. Yeah, dirt is just very, very satisfying. Okay, full again. Full again. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna have to just take what we got. Let's just take what we got. Cool, cool, cool. But have you got any plans for the weekend, chat? Are we doing anything fancy? Anything fun? I got quite a busy weekend, to be fair. I've got someone's levers thing today, tonight because they're going away for a while. So we've got a little levers drinks thing going on tonight. And then tomorrow I've got a birthday, so there'll be more drinks. Hopefully I don't get too smashed and I'll be alive on Sunday, but then Sunday I'll be chilling out. Sunday we'll be chilling. Sister turned 18, so we're going to the big city for celebrations. Which big city? That sounds fun. Bright lights, big city, that's where we gotta go. What film is that from? That's from a film. I can't remember what film that's from now. I'm absolutely skint. Payday Monday, so my weekend is doing sweet fuck all. Not a bad way to spend the weekend, though. I can't lie. Oh, nice, Kazap. Not a bad way to spend the weekend. Oh, I think it's James and the Giant. Is it James and the Giant page? Right, lights, big city. Yeah, I think it is. I want to say it's James and the Giant Peach. Alright, let's get this done. Let's get this finished and we never have to do it again. Fantastic. It's actually not been as tedious as I thought it was going to be. Bye, Erin. Have fun. Bye. 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 Bye-bye. Okay. No. Steady. Okay. Saturday night shift and Sunday morning shift. Imagine Saturday nights. Sunday mornings, I guess, would be okay, but Saturday night, fuck that. Get some right knobs coming, I imagine, noisy. They have some right knobs coming. Why are you adding another dirt layer? Because when you hoe the dirt on the other side, it leaves a big, like, gap, and it's horrible. And on a big scale, it would be... You're joking, I missed that. I am the worst Minecraft player of all time. Yeah, and on the, the thingy-bob, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, and then there's like a big gap, and it's not very, it's not good. It's not good. Are you French? No. Thankfully. Jesus, can you imagine being French? Ugh. Hell no. Hell no. That's a massive insult. Screw that. Oh god. I'm alive. That's it. Is that how you say that? Is the extent of your French knowledge? I got bonjour in the locker. That's about it. But yeah, like, you know, the Brits can talk like this because nobody likes the Brits anyway. But you know, we don't really like the French. We're not a fan of the French. You know, we don't really like them. Have you watched much Decked Out 2? No, I don't even know what that is. Hey, baby bunny. How are you? No, I've never watched Decked Out 2. I don't know what that is. But yeah, we don't really like the French. And the French don't really like us. You know, I can't really think of anything positive to say about the French. I mean, they invented the baguette. You know, that's something, I guess. Is this 3? I can't really see. No, that's 3 there. No, the French. Did the French invent French fries? I don't think they did. The French invent French fries? No, they didn't. The origin of the French fry came from Belgium. Belgium. Oh, we're here. Jeez Louise. Okay, I can hit that. Oh, it's go night time. I wonder if the nether's, if the end's still broken. Torches, but we don't want another incident. True, we will torch, don't worry. Don't panic. I've got this. Another piece of good news, by the way. Another piece of good news. Big shout out. Bollocks, I've forgotten the name. I'm having a brain fart. Damn it. Well, regardless, a very generous company gifted us a copy of Payday 3. Which is a game all about heists and stuff like that. Where you go and you plan and you do heists and stuff like that. So I think me and Matt are going to play that on stream in the near future, which should be good fun. Not to replace a Minecraft stream, it'll be as an evening stream. Play some Payday and rob some banks, which should be good fun. As the new one only just came out. So, looking forward to playing that. That will be very good fun. I can't remember who it was that actually gave the key, but massive shout out to those guys. I will find out their name when we play it so I can thank them properly. Yo, mods, ban me. Okay. There you go. Not entirely sure why you wanted that, but there you are. All the best. All the best. Your husband has a French background? I'm very sorry to hear that. Very, very sorry to hear that. We're not a massive fan of the French here in the UK. We're just not. Mainly because they don't like us, but okay, not a million miles away. Oh, he said sacre. I can't actually remember what that means. I've heard sacre many a time. Many moons ago when I was a young buck. When I was a young whippersnapper. Okay, 2 more. Do you know what? Never mind. I was going to say I've realised I'm an idiot. I should just go dun dun when I get to this pillar. It makes so much sense. But I've got to remove all this path anyway, so. Yeah, the French are really lazy. They don't really do anything. They protest whenever they're told to work more than 6 hours a week. The French don't like it. They riot if they're told to work more than 6 hours a week. Your husband's lazy? Well, there's the French origins. They open up their restaurants at like, what, 2 o'clock and they close by 3. Yes, it is 3 o'clock. You know, we are tired. We are very tired.
Button.
We go home now.
For 2 years is here, button pog.
Dragon's Rage, 2 years. Thank you so much, mate. Welcome back. We are tired. We have been open for 1 hour. What do I think of Cyberpunk's upcoming expansion? I've not seen it. I've not seen it. The Spanish are even worse. No, we don't mind the Spanish. We don't mind the Spanish because we've conquered the Spanish. We always go to Spain on our holidays. Yeah, the Spanish have something to offer, you know. Something useful. Which can't be said for the French. But the French don't like us. I don't know why. I was about to drop some massive French slur. I mean, look. The French do the same with us. It's all good. It's sort of banter. Like, we're not going to go over there and start fighting each other, you know. It's just a mutual dislike of the other. And that's fine. It's the same with the Germans. The Germans don't really like us either. In fact, not many countries like the English. Not many do. But we don't care. We couldn't give a shit. Okay, going up. Yeah, maybe the Aussies don't mind the British. The Americans don't mind the British, but that's probably about it. That's pretty much it. I could... Oh, shit. Okay. What if I come back by 1? No, I'm not going to hit that. Shit. Oh, I can hit that, though. Hey! We can do it all from here. Nice. I like how forward UK people seem to be. It's not that way across the pond. If you're blunt, you're either autistic or a bitch. No, we're pretty blunt over here. To sort of say how it is, you know. That is the good thing about the UK, you know. A lot of British people are masters of just not giving a fuck. I'm quite proud of that. Quite proud of that. Don't get me wrong, there are some that are, you know, sensitive and get upset very easily and all this other stuff. But the majority of us just don't give a shit. We just crack on. You know what I mean? They just get on with it. And that's how we roll. We'll just say how it is. You don't like it, not my problem. Yeah. It's a great way to be. We'll just take the piss out of absolutely everything. No matter how dark the situation may be, we'll find a way to take the piss out of it. Take the piss out of each other. That's basically how friendships work in the UK. It's just basically bullying each other. That's sort of it. You just rip each other to shreds. That's kind of it, man. Hence why essentially nothing offends me. In fact, nothing does offend me. Because I just don't care. It's a good way to be. If my mates don't call me a cunt, they're obviously not mates. Exactly. We get it all the time. All the time. And I wouldn't change it for anything. I love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Like, some of the shit we say to each other is absolutely disgusting. But it's a mutual understanding that it's not meant with any ill intent. And whatever you give to that individual, they're going to give it right back to you. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful dance. Okay. It's always coming home, Smokey King. It's always coming home. Someday it will. And I may not be here to see it, but someday it will. And I look forward to it. Whoop. I'm good at building. I'm really not, mate. I'm not a very good builder at all. Okay, last two, and then we've got one more left, and we're finished. And we're finished, and we're out of here. I call everyone a nonce for the smallest inconvenience. Yeah. It's hard to describe the way British humour sort of works. British friendly banter sort of works. It's hard to describe that to people that live in places where it doesn't work like that. Because every time you describe it to them, they don't find it very amusing. They think, oh, that's just mean. That's just mean. Why would you do that? And you can't really explain that that's just sort of what the vibe and atmosphere is and just how it is. Button, please. Come on. The last layer. But Liverpool's making me lose years off my lives, conceding so early for so many games, stayed up for the heart attack, truly not worth it. I mean, I don't think it was ever in doubt. I mean, to be honest with you, Liverpool should be winning the Europa League. There's no reason why they shouldn't be. The thing with Liverpool is they're very good, as much as I hate them, it's very, they're a good team for just powering forward. Like, if they're 1 or 2-0 down, they will just go and go and go to the very end. That's a problem, and that's just mentality. It's a problem that United have. Well, if we concede, our heads drop and we lose focus. Whereas Liverpool just keep going. And don't get me wrong, as much as I loved the downfall of Liverpool last season, and I can't wait for the day that happens again. You've got to commend their mentality to keep pushing and pushing for a result. Okay, nearly there. Final section. Bits. 1 second. And there it is. We're good. We're good. My emotes look different now. They have a little triangle on them. Eh? Really? What? What do you mean? Shenko with 100 bits. Hope all is well. Just one question. How about the Red Devils? Thank you for the 100 bits, mate. Appreciate it. It's a rough start to the season. It's a rough start to the season. We've been wrecked by injuries, I think. We didn't come out the gate fast. Top 4 is still possible. I think we absolutely have to beat Burnley Saturday, and will. I think Bayern Munich, there was always going to be a loss. I predicted a 4-1 loss, so 4-3 I'll take. But it showed signs of positive attitude during that, which we haven't seen all season. So, if somebody told me we were going to go to Bayern and take a 4-3 loss result, I would have taken it all day long. 3 away in Munich is not bad. And, you know, Bayern are one of the best teams in the world. So, I'll take that, given the fact we've just been wrecked by injuries and like that. So, I'm hoping that... I've got a feeling it's going to be the start of the turnaround for United. It's going to be the start of the turnaround. Our season starts with Burnley. I think we'll beat them. And then it's on. Then we're going to get rolling. Kanga, 24 months. Thank you so much.
Always great, my friend. Still can't find unsub button.
Thank you so much, pal. 2 years. Welcome back. Yeah, I see Brighton lost. I did see that. But, like, if you look at United's next lot of fixtures, here, let's have a look. So here's our next load of fixtures, right? We've got Burnley away, Palace Carabao Cup at home, Palace away in the Prem, Galatasaray at home, Brentford at home, Sheffield United away, Copenhagen at home. 7 games, which realistically we should be winning every single one of those. Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't win every single one of those. Brentford have always come to Old Trafford and given us a game. Fair play. But there is absolutely no reason at all why we shouldn't be winning every single one of those games. City at home, probably we lose that. Fulham away, I think we win. Copenhagen away, we win. Luton at home, we win. Everton away, we win. Galatasaray away, we win. Newcastle away, I don't know. They've not been on the best form, really. Chelsea at home, I think we win. Bournemouth at home, we win. Bayern at home, tricky game. Liverpool away, I think we probably lose. But we've got quite a good run of games at the moment that we should be winning all of them. But this is Man United. We will find a way to cock up an easy result. Anyhow, this is the current state of the crop farm. We've got all of these all ready to go for crop planting. This is the final section, which is just got to be hoed, which we'll do in a second, and then it's done. And then all we've got left to do is we've got to do the pixel arts on the floor once we figure that out. We've got to build the auto sorting system. And then we've got to bring the redstone down here so we can control the water from the ground floor down here. And then we've just got the cast on the edge and we're basically done. Jolly! Hi, Jolly. How are you, mate? It was nice to see you the other day. This was nice. We do have to plant 1 million seeds, but it'll be worth it. Don't worry. 1 million seeds is all it's gonna take. Should just really put this in the chest itself, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, sorry I couldn't stay and play more Siege, Jolly. We'll do that in the week, though, mate. We'll do that in the week if you're about. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna put it in the chest. Yeah, we'll do that in the week if you're about. Play some more Siege. You have the plague. That's not good, man. I hope you feel better soon, dude. Please don't die on me, Jolly. Don't die on me, man. Get it. Okay. I still have one hopper. I'm not really sure where that's from, but the hose. Let's go get that done. Let's go get that hoed up, and then that's finished. And then we can go from there. That chest is so cool. Thank you, mate. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It is pretty cool. The other thing we've got to figure out is how the hell we're going to get mobs to not spawn on this and break my dirt, which they will do because it's not lit up. But when are you going to dye those shulker boxes? That needs to be done as well. Does need to be done. Oh, I just realized I haven't done... Yeah. We might be okay, actually. Let's have a little look. I've not dealt with the stone at the bottom. So I should have kept some of that dirt. We might be okay. I think it's just... Yeah, it is. It's looking good. It's just these two sides. Yeah, okay. Let me do that real quick. Time for some blue raspberry sneak. Enjoy, Buster. Enjoy. I've not had a sneak in ages. I've not had a sneak in ages. Oh, do you know what? I might have a breakfast orange now you've mentioned it. God damn it. I may have a breakfast orange. Why don't you start from the top down? So if you actually drop down, you won't make grass. I will do. I was just looking for the stone at the bottom. That's all. That is all. Oh, let's make a sneak. What a good idea. God damn it, Buster. You're a genius. Oh, or a purple storm. No, I fancy breakfast orange. Breakfast orange it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Where's the lid gone? I still have so much sneak left. They sent me enough to last me like 2 years. I have so much left. Does this go out of date? It probably does. Best before... Oh, November 2024. We've got ages. We've got ages. Ooh. How do you do this for the game pause? Just press F3 and escape at the same time. I should work in a bar. My cocktail abilities would be fantastic. You want strawberry duck? I make you strawberry duck today. ADHDers don't like to organize. He'll probably avoid it or put it off as long as you can. Yeah. Pretty much, judging by the state of my room, that checks out. That checks out. I feel massively called out. Can't lie, but it's fine. Oh, that's feel hugely called out there by holes, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't like it's in my brain that I want to have my room be a little bit tidier. And I will do it eventually, I just haven't got around to it. Would I say it's because I put it off? Yeah, probably. Probably. Cow! What are you doing? There you go. The cow will no longer be suffering, chat. They're a day, like once every 6 months, the brain goes, it's tidy day today. Yeah! Exactly that. Every 6 months, your brain's like, right, we'll tidy now. And then you move about 3 or 4 things. And then you get distracted. And then that's it. Then in 6 months' time, you do it again. That's very true. I actually moved a plastic cup It's a Twitch cup that I don't want anymore. I moved it from one side of my windowsill to the other. Because that's where I was going to put all the stuff I was going to throw away. And that was about a month ago, and it's still there. It's in the throwaway pile. Like, it's ready to be thrown away. It's just in the pile of ready to be thrown away. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll get to it. Because I know that that's the throwaway pile. At some point in time, I'll get there. Speaking of throwing things away, are you throwing away some of your hard-earned money by not using your Twitch Prime subscription? Because you may be throwing away 16.666 recurring cents, which is a terrible, terrible waste. So please, check your Twitch Prime subs. If they're available, use them. Doesn't have to be here, but use them somewhere. And save yourself 16.666 recurring cents. Imagine waking up every morning, opening up your wallet, removing 16 cents, and then just throwing it out the window. Because that's what you're doing every time you don't use your Twitch Prime sub. When you're pissed off enough that it's still there, then the task that only took 5 minutes you'll be putting off will then be satisfying. True. Use your Prime sub somewhere. Anywhere. I think mine's available, actually. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll start from the top and work down. Or just ruin the dirt straight away. I think my Prime sub's available. Do, 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 do. No. Steady. Steady. This is the last section. When this is all done, we're good. The only other thing we're going to have to work out, though, after this is how the hell we're going to stop mobs from jumping on this and potentially ruining it. Obviously, mobs can't spawn on farmland anyway. But, yeah, and growing crops at night as well. That's the other thing. Tom! Hi, Tom. How are you? How art thou? Good, it's the weekend. It is the weekend, man. It is the glorious weekend. Breakfast orange sneak is good, man. Whinger! Yeah, they can spawn on the flanks. That's the problem. We've got to find a way of lighting those up. Hi, Whinger. Let me attempt to do this for you. Just you, Whinger. Because I know you love the sound so much. Brung, bits. There you go. You got your very own personalised bit, 100-bit sound just for you. Bits. How are you, Whinger? Lovely to see you. Big up Mooncore. Mooncore absolutely smashed that bit there. Swap the dirt blocks in the front of the dispensers with slabs. No, it's okay. It's okay. I know that mobs can spawn on up there, but we'll address that. Weekend, it's 4:30 on a Friday in the Pacific Northwest of the United States of America. In the United States. Okay. I don't know if this is going to use a whole hoder in this, you know. We're playing Sims 4 all day. Nice. Aren't they bringing out another Sims? Sims 4's been out for like ever, hasn't it? Hasn't Sims 4 been out forever? I remember we played Sims 4 on stream. It didn't go particularly well. It didn't go particularly well. I ruined a marriage. Got with this lovely girl. She was pretty fit. We slept together. We had a kid. All while she was married. And then I kicked her husband out of their house. And we moved into her house. And then I found out that she was a bank robber. A criminal. And so I had no choice but to leave her. So that was basically my Sims experience. Hoppy, gifted a sub. Thank you so much. Yeah, I found out she was a criminal, so I was like, "Alright, this isn't for me." So I left her. She kept the kids, and I moved out. Back to square one. The thing is, Hoppy, thank you so much for gifting a sub again, mate. Super kind of you. Kira, getting another sub to the channel. 25 months. Boom. There we are. What a well-deserving person. It was Nancy. Yeah, it was Nancy. Nancy Longbottom, whatever her name was. Longstaff, something like that. Long something. Anyway, it was her. So, the thing is, I never really understood what the goal of Sims was. Oh, land grab. Yeah, it might have been that. Gamvanel. I never really understood the goal. Like, I got my house. Obviously, I wanted to have a kid. So I was like, okay, let me get myself a girlfriend. Drop some ultimate riz. And pulled myself a lovely girl. And, yeah, I didn't really know what to do after that. I was like, oh, okay. I've had a kid. I've got a lovely girlfriend. I'm just going to work. They're going to work. Like, what do I do now? It's like Minecraft, really, there's no point except what you make of it. Well, no, because Minecraft's got an end goal, right? Like, the end goal is to kill the Ender Dragon. And I didn't really get what the end goal of Sims was. So I just sort of made my own end goal as to have a kid with somebody. I may try that 100 baby challenge. I might give that a go at some point. I told Happy that I would. My goal is just to woo over every single female sim in the game. And just pump out as many kids as we can. Hey Mason, how are you? That's my idea. I don't know if the 100 baby challenge has to be with one individual. I don't see a fine print that says that. You know, me and Nancy, she pumped out twins within the, a matter of minutes. So I reckon if we lock down the whole town, we could achieve maybe more than 100 kids. How am I? I'm alright, man. Or are you a nana good? Look, I'm not going to say I told you so, but I said from the off, we shouldn't get rid of David De Gea this season. We should keep him for one more season. Yes, he had a couple of clangers, but he also saved us from a shit ton of goals. You know, 9 goals conceded at home all of last season. That's not bad. I thought we should have kept De Gea for another season. I liked Onana. And don't get me wrong, Onana being good with his feet does give us some confidence. But he's got to improve his shot stopping. He just has to. I questioned it at first. I knew we'd miss David De Gea's shot stopping ability, but I didn't think it'd be as obvious as it is. But don't get me wrong, he's made a couple of good saves at Onana, but he's got to improve his shot stopping. He just doesn't seem to like commit. Like De Gea would just dive full stretch, one hand, and claw the ball out of the top corner. But Onana doesn't seem to want to do that. He just seems to want to dive with 2 hands, which you're not going to get anywhere near as much stretch as this is with 1. Yeah, it's almost like a half-arse save. And I don't know if he means to do it or what. He just doesn't commit to that dive and get the fucking ball and worry about the landing after. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Hopefully we can get, you know, something out of him and he can improve that. Because I'm not going to lie, every time a team is running at the goal, I just think it's going to go in. Like, you just shoot and it will go in. Now, don't get me wrong, De Gea had a rough start to United as a keeper. Granted, he was quite young. He had a rough start at United. But still, man. 13 shots on target and he's conceded 10 of them. Like, that's not good. Something's got to change. But I do like that he takes responsibility for it. Like, he requested an interview, came out and said, we lost the game because of me. I will do better. So, you know, I guess that's a positive. Accountability, I think, is very, very important. I think it's very important. Maybe he's scared of missing one hand. Well, he's got to get over that because to save shots in football, sometimes you can only use one hand. Could have easy one against Bayern. It wouldn't have been easy, no, but we could have got a result. We absolutely could have got a result. I don't think the penalty was a penalty. I think in the Prem, that's never a penalty. I just don't see how it is at all. Like, Eriksen's arm, he's sort of jumped up, so his arm is sort of up anyway. But the guy is all of about a foot in front of him. How is he supposed to get his hand out of the way? Like, it's... I don't see how that was a penalty. I thought that was quite a harsh one to give. Especially when we didn't get one against... I can't remember who. It might have been Arsenal, actually. Garnacho or someone had a shot. No, it wasn't Arsenal. Who did we play? Garnacho had a shot and it hit a defender that was a good metre or so away on the arm here. And they didn't give nothing. Granted, that was in the Prem, and in the Prem, I don't think it would have ever been a penalty what happened to us, but... Yeah, I don't know, man. I just wish there was a bit of consistency in the game. Anyway. I have a vampire who is on her 25th husband. Jesus Christ. We're building a mega crop farm right now, man. But yeah, no, we may return to The Sims one day. 100 baby challenge. I don't know. How many girl Sims are there? Yeah, it is, Stevesy. Like, you know, if granted your hand may be in an unnatural position, like up here, fair enough. But if you're jumping, obviously you've got to use your arms to get up, right? So you've got to come up. And if the ball's hitting you here from literally a foot in front of you, you can't. It's not like you can do anything about that, you know? You don't get any time to react. So, and they did 2 checks. They checked it and then said check over, it's not a pen, and then went back and checked it again. What the fuck? It's almost like, hang on, check over, not a pen. Oh wait, hang on, we're playing. It's Manchester United playing. Let's check it again. Oh wait, no, it is a penalty now. Ridiculous. You just woohoo with townies just once though, but you don't have to use the same sim for all 100 babies. Oh, fantastic. As I say, Martin, good luck with that. The challenge takes ages. And you know Doc's been doing his 100 Baby Challenge for 2.5 years. Yeah, but I feel, you know, I love Doc. Doc's great and all, and he's a very, very good Sims player. But I can't help but feel that he's not been the most efficient about it. You know? If your goal is just sleep with as many of the female Sims as possible, as quickly as possible, I think you're laughing. Do you know what I mean? Just keep going. Rumpy pumpy with as many of them as you possibly can in as quick as time as you possibly can. And they'll handle the rest. You know? What do you think about Hoyland? I like him. I think the guy's promising. He's had, what, 2 shots on target? Both have been in the back of the net. So, it's not bad going. I think he may... I mean, Rashford's got to learn to pass, but I think he may struggle in a United shirt. Because United number 9 position is a graveyard shift. Like, you just don't get service. So, hopefully, Rashford won't be as greedy with the ball and release it like he did with Bayern. It was very obvious that he had improved on that. Hopefully that stays. Because now we've got Hoyland, I think it's going to be a huge, huge asset to the team. After it came out that Mike Dean protected his mate, VAR lost any integrity in my head. Yeah, I know. If Bollet, he's like, oh, the ref had a rough game, so I thought I'll let him off and I'll just make the call, or whatever it was. Or whatever he said. And it's like, that's not how football works. You can't protect your friends. Yeah, they may have had a tough game. Tough shit. That's their job. The game also has to be fair. Yeah, I mean, I think VAR should be scrapped, personally. Like, yes, it's got us some goals, and it's also lost us some goals, but I think just scrap the bloody thing. Just completely ruins the game. I think the other problem with VAR, especially when it comes to something like red cards, is when they show replays of these sorts of things, it's in slow motion, right? When something's happening in real time, it's a lot difficult. You know, it's a lot more difficult. It's not as clean cut as it may look at first. So, yeah, I think VAR should just be scrapped. We've had decisions go our way. We've had decisions not go our way. Same as every other team. I just think you should scrap the whole thing. Just play the game. Let it flow. If you see it with your eyes, great. If you don't, simple as that. Because they very obviously don't have the correct angles they need for certain things. No, they don't mic players up, no. You can sometimes hear them on the mics on the side of the pitch. You know the only side of VAR doesn't go your way. No, not at all. I've done it with other teams as well, where I've said they've been absolutely robbed. VAR is video action replay, I believe. What does VAR stand for? Video assistant referee, sorry. I just don't think it's... I don't know. I think they should just get rid of it. I think they should just get rid of it. It's basically a team. So the ref's watching the game, you've got your 2 linesmen, and then there's a computer system that can look, supposedly, in better detail at certain incidents and detect whether there's red cards and penalties and offsides and stuff like that. But Mike Dean came out and basically said he wasn't giving certain decisions on VAR because he wanted to protect his mate who was already having a rough game, which completely just gets rid of the integrity of the whole thing anyway. And they obviously don't have enough angles and stuff to do it accurately. So I think the whole VAR system should just be scrapped. I think it should be scrapped. Either do it properly or get rid of it. Simple as that. Symbols. Anyway. I'm kind of bouncing between two conversations at once here. We're talking about Sims and football at the same time. But I will do the 100 baby challenge someday, and I will demonstrate to the world that it is easy. If I just date every single sim on the whole game, and we just keep pumping out kids, I reckon we could do 100 kids in a week. I reckon we can do 100 kids in a week. Because once they're on lockdown, just keep woohooing. Keep going. I pumped. I mean, we have twins. We had twins, and we did it. We had 3 kids in a 3-hour stream. You know, that's a pretty good start. So, I reckon we just, and that was only with one person. It was one person, I believe. I reckon we just keep going. We'll be absolutely fine. A 100 kids. Talk about Sims 100 baby challenge. It's not easy. The challenge takes years. No, it doesn't. You have to remember that I'm a professional gamer here. I'm a warrior. Right? Goddamn warrior. We don't hang about. We dominate challenges. HCMC was meant to take years, and we crushed it in a week. In-game days, 7,306. I tried to get wifed up. No one wanted it. I told you, Amy. I told you what to do and how to do it. You weren't listening. And then, obviously, you didn't get wifed. No one was interested. No one was interested. How to get into Sims? Rookie stuff. Go for IRL. I mean, that would be pretty nuts, wouldn't it? An IRL 100 baby challenge. Gluon literally won a Sims competition. No. Hear me out. I'm not saying that Gluon is not a good Sims player. In fact, I said the complete opposite. Gluon is a very, very good Sims player. However, I just feel that the efficiency and speed in which children are being created was just a bit slow. Right? I can't fish because it's 25% off gifted subs, and we're doing 12-hour streams, so I won't have time to go fishing because work must come first. Because I'm already off on the Tuesday anyway. I'm off Saturday. I'm off Tuesday because I'm going to see United, and then Thursday I'm going to stream because I would have had Tuesday off. So unfortunately, work must come first. So I'm sorry, Amy. We'll have to go another time. But there we are. It is done. Pog. Thing is, in The Sims, pregnancy lasts 3 days. So that takes time. So that takes time off, and you have to follow the challenge rules, or you failed. No. The challenge rules are 100 baby challenge, right? That's it. It's called the 100 baby challenge. So I will produce 100 babies. Some of them may die at the end. Fine. There are rules. No. It's 100 babies. And if there are 100 babies in the game, that is a success, as far as I'm concerned. Fine by me. Cool. We'll sort out fishing another time, maybe. There was that one guy that donated a metric shit ton to a sperm bank till the government had to stop him because there was less than 0% chance that the resultant children would meet and not know they're related. Yeah, didn't he have like 300 and something kids or something? To have another week off until November for my birthday. There you go, we'll do that, Amy. We'll go fishing then. We'll do that. Oh, it's gonna be cold, but it'll be fun. Maybe I can take you spinning. Take you pike fishing instead. and catch a decent sized pike. Great fun. Pike fishing's so exciting. Definitely my favourite form of fishing. Don't get me wrong, sitting there, then hearing a clutch go. Hey, the end's fixed. Sitting there, whoops, hearing a clutch go, you know, saying great. But when you're spinning and you're just reeling, and you can see the tip doing this and the lure's doing this in the water, and then bang, something just hits it, and you're whack, you're in. That's so exciting. So exciting. Same with the what do we call it? If it happens close to the banks, because you can see, if the water's clear, you can see like quite a few meters out. Sometimes you'll see a pike coming in behind it, or you won't see it at all, and you're watching this lure, and then out of nowhere, whack, this massive just opens its mouth like it just inhales it. And it frightens the life out of you, but it's so exciting. I think you'll love it, Eddie. Hopefully you don't just laugh when I hook my hand again. Yeah, you don't want to do that with a lure, because if you do that, you'll probably have to go to hospital, because they're big hooks on those things. Big barbed hooks as well. The one you had was barbed. Big barbed hooks. That goes in your finger. It's going to do some damage when it comes out. That was funny, though. Amy is such a donut. It's unbelievable. I can't remember what she was doing, but she had a rod. I think she was going to I don't know, put some new bait or something on. But she picked her rod up and reeled in. And then was holding the rod between her legs or something like that while she had this hook. And then the rod fell and the hook went in her finger. The rod was being held up by this hook that was in her finger. She was like, ah, guys, help, help, guys. I was fucking pissing myself. It was hilarious. Like, why she didn't just lay the rod down and then pick up the thing. She was just in there like, help, I don't know what to do. Oh, it was funny. I only laughed, Dave, because it was barbless and I knew that you were absolutely fine. Like, it was just a hook in your hand. Like, it's a small hook that got in your finger. It wasn't going to kill you. But my God, was it funny. What is this? Well, I'm building a computer for a friend of mine so we can play Minecraft together. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what CPU I should put in his machine. Any suggestions? Depends on his budget. Really depends on his budget. But I would go for the best CPU you can get within the budget that has the highest instructions per clock speed. Or single core performance speed. Minecraft runs on very few threads. And it's all about single core performance. Like, multi-core is completely irrelevant. My FPS is capped, so it's not going to show a huge amount of data here. But if you look at this right here, the ones that Minecraft is running on, or the core that Minecraft is running on right now, is this one. Each dimension uses a different core, right? But it's currently running on this one here. All the rest, as you can see, are pretty much idle. So, yeah. You want to buy the CPU with the highest instructions per clock speed within the budget. But if you let me know what your budget is, I might be able to help you. But if you're just gaming, if you're just gaming, you don't need like a 16-core CPU. Right? The budget is $600 for the whole system. For the entire system. Or for a CPU. Horty, thank you for the bit. What is this? This is 100 Baby Rules. The 100 Baby Challenge is a challenge in the Sims community where a female Sim gives birth to 100 babies in a few generations as possible. Okay. That's the whole system. So if oh, CPU budget $600. Oh, fuck me. Then I'll just go with something like a 7900 X3D or 7800 X3D. Something like that. Or just go all out on a 3900K. That's probably what I would do. Although I think a 13700K is faster than a 13900K for single core performance. Depends whether you want to go AMD or Intel. But either one of the X3Ds, either the 7800 or the 7900 X3D, or A 3700k. Rules. Cheating is not allowed. Well, we're not going to use cheats. This ticking is really pissing me off. Cheating is not allowed. We're not going to cheat, so it's fine. If the player loses, if they go over 50 births, but they may use triplets and quad mods. Eh? What? How could you do a 100 baby challenge if you lose if you give birth to more than 50? Oh, that's Sims. Oh, sorry. Oh, Sims 4. Here we go. Rules. Fucking hell, Jesus. Rules. Aging must be turned on for the active household. Sure. Sim lifespan must be set to normal. Fine. The player may play other households in the same file, but they must make sure that the matriarch household is not aging. Whatever that means. In other words, we can shag as many girls as we like. Any mods or chance cubes that give the player an unfair advantage over the other players are not allowed. We won't do any modding. Any cheats to give the player an unfair advantage, we're not going to do any of that. The challenge ends as soon as the 100th child is born. Fine. Any rewards or in-game methods of extending Sim's lifespan are not allowed. We're not going to do that. Dead Sims who turn to ghosts cannot be moved back. We're not going to do that. Babies cannot be aged up until the player gets a notification saying it's their birthday. Sure. We'll do it all before the first child hits its first birthday anyway. Toddlers can be aged up when they reach level 3 in all their toddler skills. Whatever that means. Children and teens can be aged up. I mean, they're not going to even get to that age. They're not even going to get out of toddlers before we're finished. Young adults can be moved out of the house to make room for more children. No, we'll cram them all in one house. Not a problem. When the matriarch becomes an elder and can no longer bear children, her youngest daughter takes over as the next matriarch. The player must keep the predecessor in the household until the heir becomes a young adult. I don't know what that means, but sure. The player cannot make more room in the house faster by killing off underage Sims. We're not going to do that. That's fine. The matriarch cannot join any career track that requires him to leave the lot because she needs to focus on her own children. I don't know what the matriarch is, but whatever. Hiring NPCs is allowed. Fantastic. We can make other dudes sleep with the people we've already slept with to increase baby production. Happy days. Matriarch may not be allowed to get engaged or married. That's fine. Matriarch may not get pregnant by the same donor twice. That's fine. While the player can adopt children without penalty, adopted children are negligible towards the baby count. That's fine. We're not going to do any adopting. Any children that's not ours, we'll just kill off, and then we can maximize the amount of space we've got in other houses. Children, traits, and aspirations must be randomized. Can't be picked. Fine. I don't see the problem. Matriarch is the mother. Oh, I see. Matriarch may not be engaged or married while she is childbearing age. Yeah, we're not going to marry her. That's for sure. None of the donors can move into the household or provide any aid in taking care of the children. So they can only produce. They cannot aid. Fine. Not a problem. Shag. Woohoo. See you later. Gone. Come back the next day. Fine. Not a problem. I really don't see what the issue is with this challenge. This is a piece of cake. I see zero issues. Awesome. Fantastic. And the objective is to give birth and raise 100 children as few generations as possible. Fine. Read the prerequisites. Where are those? I don't see where it says that. Oh, getting started. Create a sim to start out with. She is called the matriarch, a young adult sim eligible to give birth. Fine. Matriarch cannot have any other sims in a household to start with. Not a problem. The matriarch or mother can be any preferred physical appearance, personality traits. Fine. The matriarch cannot be moved into any lots that cost beyond $20,000. Fine. The active household can be moved to any lot as long as they can afford it without cheats. Not a problem. The active household cannot be merged with another household. Fine. Lots from the gallery are allowed as long as the active household can afford them. Fine. What's the issue? There's no issue. I don't know why you guys are all panicking so much. This happened, look, this happened when we first talked about doing the HCMC 100, and everyone was like, you're not going to be able to do it, bud, and we smashed it in a week. Something. There's nothing to think about. Yes, there is. No, there's not. Have the mother. She stays in the same house to start with. Other dudes can come around and sleep with her, but they can't stay. But we can just bring around loads of other women and just have a massive baby area. You play as the woman. But maybe you already realised. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll just hit up all the dudes in the town to come around. It's not an issue. The only time there may become an issue is when we've got so many... So the one mother has to look after all 100 kids, right? Is that basically it? One mum has to look after all the kids. That's fine. I don't understand why you guys make such a big deal out of it. Because you basically keep the mum pumping out kids. And as soon as one, hopefully she has a daughter that grows up to be, I don't know, maybe 5, 6 years old, then she can start looking after all the other kids while the mum focuses on creating. The mother can stop at 25 and you pick the next sim to continue the challenge. No chance. The mum's doing it all. She's doing it all, and then one of the daughters, when she grows up old enough, if she even gets to that age, 16 or whenever it is, you're legally allowed to have a kid. As soon as she's eligible to have a kid, the daughters get involved as well. Getting another bloke round, she's going in on it. And then we'll have 2 pumping out kids. Boof, boof, boof. We'll have 100 kids in one 12-hour stream. No problem. You need to stop panicking, chat. You need to stop panicking. Right. I got this. Just everybody just settle down. Right. Settle down. Okay. So what's the next step? I can only have one mum. Okay, but when the mum starts to slow down, we'll get one of the daughters in. Get her pumping them out. It's not a problem. Then the mum can just become a carer. Then it's fine. I've literally solved every problem that chat put forward. No, I don't want to watch Doc's 100 Baby Challenge, because if I watch Doc's 100 Baby Challenge, then that is cheating as far as I'm concerned, as I'll get tips. I don't want tips. I want to delve in head first. The children can't help with toddler care. They're too young in The Sims 4, so you have to wait for them to become teens. Look, I think you're on... Chat, I don't like how you're just writing off how good of a mother my mum or my character is going to be, right? She's going to be pumping out kids, looking after all these kids at once. Ain't going to be a problem. She's got this. Don't worry about it. She's a strong, independent woman. She don't need help from no one. We should probably plant some crops to get this auto system going. What do you reckon, chat? Do we plant or do we get the auto system going? I mean, we've got to figure out where we're actually putting everything. Like, we're going to have... Because we've basically got 4 sections. We've got this big wall. We've got this backwards edge. We've got this big wall. This corner. Oh, sorry, and this back edge. So we've got 1 and this big wall. 2, 3, 4 sections. So I'm thinking wheat, carrots, potatoes, and I don't know what we're going to put on the back. Is there a way for a mum? Yeah, the mum can have twins. The first kid I ever had on Sims was twins, and it financially crippled the family. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. But it's not an issue. Because you can only have like 1 or 2 kids every 9 months. So by the time that one kid starts becoming 7, 8 years old, they can fend for themselves. They can get their own food, go for a piss, do whatever they've got to do. And then it's not a problem. And then it's just just a cycle, constant cycle. Yeah, we've got to figure this out. I don't know how many seeds I have. Let's find out. Can't wait to watch them struggle. We didn't struggle the first time. I had a thriving family until I realized she was a thief. I just don't like how you've all written me off. I think it's a disgrace. I think it's a disgrace. Okay. Put beetroot on the bat wall. Ah, see, I was gonna, but I just don't see what, like, if beetroot's gonna actually be helpful. When are we gonna do the challenge? At some point. I've watched hundreds of hours of the 100 Baby Challenge. MKO, I'm sorry to hear you've wasted so much time. It's okay. We'll get it done quick. Oh, God damn it. The carrots will, because that's going to be our food source. Potatoes will also help us, because the potatoes are going to be used for... I'm having a brain fart. I'm having a brain fart. Golden potatoes. Okay. That's what we've got going on here. I need seeds. We can turn on view bombing again now as well. Details, view bombing. Right, seeds. Hello. How many do we have? Not enough. This is fine. Oh shit, yeah, we've got to get on with the gold farm as well, to be fair. How many carrots have I got? I enjoy when Doc does the 100 Baby Challenge. I can get to back chat him even more than usual, because the last one in his carrot challenge is called M. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, for conversation purposes, you can, you know, it's the same as this sort of world. Like, if I wanted to just do HMC, I could just do all the advancements and call it a day. But we're not. We're taking it a bit slower and just sort of doing what we want to do. No, that makes total sense. I get it. Obviously, as I say, though, we're going to be going for maximum speed in our 100 Baby Challenge. Maximum speed. I will produce 100 kids in a day. No problema. Molly! Hi, Molly. How are you? Long time no see. Long time no see. Nice to see you. Oh, we can get rid of this steak, finally. Right, let's roll. Let's rumble. Hope you're doing well, Molly. Hope you enjoyed your holiday as well. You've just been on. I saw you've been away. Hopefully that was fun. That is impossible. Everything's impossible until somebody does it for the first time. I will produce 100 babies in a 12-hour show. No problem. No problem. The only thing we may have to do is have a time mod that makes the game go even quicker. Because we're going to be waiting 9 months between child arrivals. So we may have to speed up time. Good, how are you? Yeah, not too bad, thank you, Molly. Not too bad at all. We're hanging in there, doing our thing. Doing our thing. It was brilliant. You got another holiday in 2 weeks. Again. Damn. Check you going all over the world. Where are you going this time? I'm jealous. I'm glad you're doing good. It's lovely to see you, buddy. It's been a very long time. That's literally impossible. There must be a mod that can make time go even quicker. Must be. So it's still the same daytime. Like, the days still last the same. But instead of 3 sim days taking 3 sim days, those 3 sim days take, I don't know, a minute. Boom! Kids pumped out. Another one. Get another bloat round. Straight in. So basically, my strategy is going to be give birth to 100 kids before the first kid dies. That's my plan. That's my plan. Give birth to the first kid before... Give birth to 100 kids before the first one dies. And then as far as I'm concerned, that's 100 kids. It says nothing about them having to survive and thrive. So... I've been everywhere this year. Yeah, you really have. I mean, why not? Why not? Treat yourself. Travel the world. See all the places you want to see. Why not? But you go to Corfu. Very nice. Is that for like a week or a couple of weeks? Or that'll be fun. You can only have so many Sims in a house at once. That's not possible. Oh, it's possible. Trust. Trust in me. If I have to start putting little cradles on the porch, we will. We'll start lining them up. Put them in the garden if we need to. The challenge is 100 babies. Not 100 healthy grown-up babies. So it's fine. Have faith in me, folks. There's not a lot of faith in me at the moment. I don't like it. Only 6 days. Just before I did. Did you enjoy it? Yes, it was fantastic. It was fantastical. Busy because it was a work trip, but it was fantastic. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. But I'm not gonna lie, another trip away, but without the work, and I can just chill would be fucking amazing. I was like, right, chat, I'm off for 2 weeks. See you later. That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. Take up the Molly life for a bit, just traveling the world. That'd be great. Save up like, I don't know, like $5 grand and just go on like 3 holidays back to back. 2 weeks, I don't know, in the Maldives, 2 weeks in the Bahamas, 2 weeks in, I don't know, somewhere. That's a bit of me.
And his name is Matrixon!
Exactly, Cat.
I have 2,500 hours in Sims 4. You have 0 chance of doing a full 100 babies, let alone in one day. Glue long, glue
Try
long,
me.
but I can't wait to watch you try. Fail.
Try me. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Yuck. Look how purple the cup is right now. Grey remains the only way, boys. Despite what the cup is suggesting. Sleeping. That was just amazing there. It was unbelievable. It actually was. Like, I think there was one day where I saw one cloud. It was awesome. The holiday I just went on was $2 grand. Then again, you were doing some long old hours with your waitress stuff. You're doing some long old hours, so hopefully you cooped up a bunch of funds to be able to go on all these trips and enjoy them without having to worry about money. There's nothing worse when you go on holiday and you have to worry about money. Like, can I afford to do this? Nothing worse than that. I had a friend of mine did that when we were away. We did a lads' holiday a couple of years ago. And the whole time it was like, oh, I don't know if I can afford to do this, do that. I was like, mate, you're on holiday. Just enjoy yourself. Who cares? Worry about money when you're home. We don't very often do this. Just enjoy it. You know, you live at home. You've got no bills to pay. Like, just chill. Okay, you can't go to the pub when you get back for a couple of weeks. Just enjoy yourself. But that's amazing. And that's exactly what I did while going to some other wholesome places in the UK. That's amazing, buddy. That's amazing. I'm happy for you. Sounds like you're smashing life at the moment. If you haven't seen Steph's attempt at 100 babies in 24 hours, it truly is something to be seen. There you go. So have faith. You know, it clearly, if someone's attempting it in 24 hours, it can be done. So I shall do it in half the time. Have faith. More faith, please, chat. More faith. Because you gotta have faith, faith. We did cliff diving and everything. It was unbelievable, honestly. That sounds awesome. Your bank is Monopoly money until you get home. Exactly. Exactly that. The problem is, as a streamer, I can't just be like, see you later, chat. I'll be back in a month. It doesn't work like that. As when I come back, there would be nothing here. I would have no job. So, you can't really do that. But someday I will I'll make it happen. Someday. And I'm a retired full-time streamer. Maybe. Take it with you. Yeah, but the difference is if you I mean I could I could do that, right? If I bought myself a nice gaming laptop, I could sit in my hotel room, I don't know, tag onto my phone and stream through the cell phone service and stream like that and then just do that for a month. I could theoretically do that. But if I'm going on like a holiday, I really like that time to be able to just switch off. Just be like, right, I don't want to think about Twitch, I don't want to think about anything to do with work. I just want to relax. And you don't really get to do that as a streamer, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it is very much every day, even if it's your day off, you're thinking about it in some form or another. Unfortunately. So, yeah, you don't really get to do that. But it's better than nothing, I guess. It's better than nothing. Best of both worlds? I mean, I guess so. I guess so. Whoops. Oh, shit. 1 second. By the way, Molly, don't think I've got to kick your ass in bowling someday. I don't think I've forgotten about that. I've still got to kick your ass in bowling someday. That has not been forgotten. I don't care when it is. A year from now, 10 years from now. I'm not bothered. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I haven't forgotten. All the shit you were talking. Right, I've returned and I've settled on a CPU as much as L3 cache as I could find on Newegg. What have you gone with? What have you gone with? When you said you went away from work, what work was that? Are you a full-time streamer or not? No, it was Twitch related. The only thing I can label it as at the moment is a company relations trip. I'm not allowed to talk about what it's for yet. What the fuck? Oh, shit. I gotta fix that. The only thing I can label it as at the moment is a company relations trip. I can't talk about what it was for yet, what happened. Perhaps in the near future, once I'm given the all clear, I can. But as it currently stands, it's all dotted and crossed, embargoed, nothing I can talk about. So, NDA, embargo, whatever you want to call it. So, not anything I can talk about publicly at the moment. But when I get the all clear, you shall find out. This is so many carrots, by the way. This is so many carrots. We're going to have to wire up that redstone down the bottom ready, because we're going to have to use this to harvest. I can't say places on here, Molly. I'll text you. I'll text you, because I'm not allowed to give out locations of whereabouts I was. Here you are. Is that how you spell it? I don't even know if that's how you spell it, but there you go. No, you're all good. No, I'm not going to appear on a Burger King advert. Although that would be sick. Look, to be honest, I wouldn't even go near Burger King. Burger King are so fucking expensive. There's no chance I'd do an advert for them. You know, KFC, I'm game. You know, if KFC want to do a boneless banquet advert, I'm so up for it. I love me a boneless banquet. I'll even do a mighty bucket for one. No, I'll make a deal. I only got to travel into London for work 4 times a year. That's it. Luckily, only 4 times a year because you hate that place. London is tolerable for a day. I can't do... maybe a couple days, max. Wouldn't want to stay there for a week. Couldn't live there. Absolutely couldn't live there. Nah, not for me. Not for me. It's just too busy. There's so many people around, so many cars. Always hearing sirens. I can deal with it for a day, but I'm old. You know what I mean? I'm an old man now. I don't like loud noises. I like peace and quiet. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I like peace and quiet. Leave me alone. You know, I'm coming up on 25. A few months' time, I'm going to be 25. Don't want to hear loud noises and sirens. Isn't like that in any big city. Well, I don't know, but I had a couple of American friends come over a couple months back, and I went to meet them and say hello. And they were like, what the fuck? They're like, London is actually crazy. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, just the drivers, just everything. It's just crazy. So what do you mean? What? I was like, is it not like any of the American cities? They're like, no, nothing like LA or anything like that. It's just so busy and loud. I'm like, oh. That's London. And then I like ran across I said bye and had to run across the road. And they were like, what the fuck? I was like, what do you mean? They're like, you can't do that. I was like, you can here. You can cross whatever you like here. There's no jaywalking. That doesn't exist. London would be fucked if there was a jaywalking rule. My birthday's in February. This carrot farm is a little excessive. Of course. That's why it's called a mega crop farm and not just a crop farm. It's mega. I don't want no basic ass crappy crop farm. Hell no. Hell no. Who do you think I am, Molly? We're fine. Who do you think I am? Disgrace. Disgrace. I kind of want to just sack this part off and just do the corner. No, it's fine. Doesn't matter. When will you need half this amount of carrots? Probably never. But at least I've got them. Why not? I could build a boring, small little crop farm, or I could do something just fucking nuts. Or I could do something just nuts. Also, chat, I've got an issue at the moment. I've got the Club Biscuit the old Club Biscuit advert stuck in my head. If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, that one. And, oh man, it drives me out of the wall. I went and played golf yesterday, and I was just singing it in my head whilst I was walking around the course like the whole day. I was like, it's so annoying. So annoying. Remember I had to scrap my orange. Remember I had to scrap my orange Mini for a while. Priscilla the Peugeot. It's fucked. She's dying on me too. Oh yeah, I forgot you had an orange Mini. For the Peugeot, it's dying on you as well. I mean, that's what you bought a Peugeot. You know, what do you expect? What do you expect? So, after all your little holidays, is it new car time, Molly? Is it new car time? Might be. Might be. Yeah, I mean, I can't give you too much shit. Violet's gone now. Went out onto Tilly. And in like a year and a bit, year and a half, Tilly will be going. And will be replaced. Sad times. Sad times. Yeah, fuck this. I'm going to finish this straight bit first. I'm going to finish this straight part first. I just feel like it. When someone will find a way to use auto traders on villages, I don't think you can because you can't interact with them without actually opening up a GUI and clicking stuff, right? I worked in London for 16 years, mugged once from my phone walking back to KJX. London's okay, I guess, but glad I don't live there. And that's the other thing as well in London, is you're always walking around and you've always got to watch out, you know what I mean? Like, I can't go to London, or I couldn't go to London and wear a nice watch without being like, I'm going to be stabbed. I couldn't do that, you know? Because when we went, me, Slow, and Matt went for a little trip. And we were looking at, like, watches and stuff, just having a little gander. And one of the women behind the counter, she was like, you got to be careful as well. When we've had people buy stuff, and then as soon as they've left, they've been mugged for it straight away. Like, people, like, wait around for people to leave with jewelry and stuff that they bought. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that is absolutely mad. So, like, she was like, yeah, somebody bought, I think it was a Tudor or something like that. Walked out the door, immediately got mugged for it. It's just mad. In front of everybody in broad daylight. Like, what the fuck? I decided for a smaller, more efficient car, as I don't drive much, and she's not done too good, because she hasn't been driven. We got this new stupid 30's gone down to 20. Oh, I saw that! Yeah, I saw that they dropped the speed limit. Fuck that. That's so stupid. No, I agree. I saw that happened there. I hope that doesn't happen where I am. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. But what's next, Molly, is the question. Where do you go from Priscilla the Peugeot? Where do you go? I genuinely believe if they tried to implement that where I am, just nobody would care. Everyone would just keep doing 30 miles an hour. Oh, that's an after Christmas problem. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can't say I blame you. Especially if you're about to go on holiday and spunk a load of money. Can't say I blame you. There's a future Molly problem. That's pretty much the case anyway. There's a huge petition seeking its reversal. I think that wasn't there a reason for it to stop as many accidents with like pedestrians being hit. Like you literally, I mean maybe I just don't see it in the news, but there's never anything in the news that somebody was killed on a 30-mile-an-hour road. Never. It's very, very rare. It's very, very rare. I don't think that's an urgent problem, you know. Have you done the math correctly on how many crops this will give? It's something like 1.7 million. Yeah, I totally made that up. I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, well, that's some crops planted. I don't actually have any taters. I don't have any taters. So we're going to have to just work on the auto storage system. But I need a shitload of chests. We did well before, but we're going to have to go get some more. Yep. I can't with this farm. It's so big. You know, I'm going to behave. I'm not going to say anything. That's something I heard before. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's a common problem. No, it's normally where is it? There's a cold breeze outside. Don't worry about it. Are you just going to do rough maths once you harvest? I mean, I don't really care how much it makes. It's going to make a lot. That's all I know. I mean, we could probably do the math. It's just going to make a lot. Right, I need a load of saplings and wood. Yutchafi. What does that even mean? I don't know what it means. That's a different, so it's not necessarily killed, but it's hit on the road. They won't report every single traffic accident. I mean, if you're driving at 30 miles an hour and you hit somebody, and it's a case of that person has not walked out into the middle of the road, you shouldn't be driving. Like, 30 miles an hour is not very quick. Like, you're driving along, you can very clearly see what's going on. It's not like the world's flying by. And if you're hitting somebody at 30 miles an hour who has not just done something stupid and walked in front of you, you shouldn't be driving. Like, it's not a quick speed. It's just not. Oh, it's disgusting in Welsh. How the fuck do you say that? Wait, 1 second. Stand by. Google Translate. Let's go from English. Oh, no. Not French. Where's Welsh? Ah, Welsh. Oh, it's yuck. Oh. How do you say that?
Yuck.
No, not that.
Yuck.
No. Why can't I choose the Welsh option? Oh, I just don't think she knows how to say it. Even the Google Translate lady's like, nah, I'm good. Not even going to attempt that. Not even going to attempt that. Why don't you just say yuck? Why have you got to overcomplicate it with yuck? Why have you got to overcomplicate it with that? Yuck. So unnecessarily complicated. Most people that wanted it implemented were from the valleys, where their parked cars were getting hit on the spot. I nearly made a comment. I didn't. See, be proud of me there, Molly. I bit my tongue then. I was going to say something and I didn't. Where their parked cars were getting hit. I mean, driving along through Wales, you know, looking around, lots of sheep. Get excited, get distracted. Oh, that's a nice one. Doosh, smash into a car. Yeah, I can see. I see the problem. So it's only a problem in Wales. It wouldn't be a problem anywhere else. Gotcha. Oh, I'm going to be slapped. The only Welsh I know is Araf, which is slow. Araf. I've never even heard of that. I don't know any Welsh. Like, none at all. Actually, no! I do. I know what 100 is in Welsh. 100. Yes. Here. Why can't it... Google Translate won't say anything in Welsh. Hold on.
And
that one will. 100, 100, 100.
Een miljoen agent mil agent.
What? That's not what I remember it as. 100 in Welsh is just cunt. That's it. That is it. Go and ask your Alexa to say 100, 100, 100 in Welsh. We'll go cunt, cunt, cunt. Hey, Liam, how are you, mate? And that's how you know you're there. The animals back up to the fence. I mean, exactly that. Bro! Why do you have to be awkward for, man? What the fuck? Since when was this a thing? Stupid. It's can't. That's how you say it. It's like can't. Can't. And if I'm not mistaken, that sounds like a different word to me. Can't. Now tell me that does not sound like exactly what I said. Oh shit. You also know the long Welsh tattoo button. Oh, true. True, I forgot about that. Oh, God, I don't even remember. Doesn't it have, like, go, go, go in it or something like that? Wait, hold on. Long Welsh town name. Yeah, it does have go, go, gosh at the end of it. See, I remember that. Or go, go, gosh. I think you sent me a voice note once if you trying to say it. Yes. For those who are not familiar, what if Google Translate would say this? In Wales, there is a town that is called that. That is a name of a town. Looks like somebody's just smashed the keyboard. And it's pronounced...
Tanfair pwllgwynysgo gerechwyr yn drobwslan Cecilio gogogoch.
That's a town. I don't even know how you'd be like... How would you even ask for directions to that place? How do I get to the long name place? That is genuinely a town in Wales. It is. No word of a lie. No. Let me make sure there's no, like, addresses in it on here. Here it is. This is the place. And it's 4 hours away from London. Yeah, look at that image. Look at that. There it is. Oh, God. Fucking state of it. Have you ever been there, Molly? Just mental. I'd love to be on a train. Like, this is a train to whatever. Welcome aboard this London South East Western Rail service to... I have. It's really small. It's very underwhelming. Yeah, I've heard that before as well. Don't worry about it. Sounds like a bit of me. I haven't offended nobody. It's not my fault you named a town a stupid name. That's not my fault. Button inches in the chat, boys. Button inches in the chat. Okay. I think just going there just for a picture by that sign at a railway station would be worth it. Where's my hoe? Here it is. Oh, no. Stand by. Stand by me. Nobody knows the way it's gonna be. Move. Move. I've got to recoup 2 stacks of saplings somehow. The thing that's mad, Molly, is when you said it, literally You just said it like it was nothing. Like it was a normal word. It was very weird. Because, like, that's not a normal word, you know? But I was like, how do you say that? And you're like, I'll send a voice note. You sent me a voice note, and it was literally just rolled off your tongue like it was a normal thing to say. Because, funnily enough, I'm Welsh. Yeah, but still, you'd think you'd struggle in some way or another with that thing. If they're not making it a tourist trap, it's a missed opportunity. I just can't believe there's a place called that. Shock horror. I know. Breaking news. No, give me that. Give me more. Give me more. Give me. Makes me want to play GTA. Give me that. Alright. Excuse me. There you go. Welsh accents are nice. You've learnt Welsh since you were born, it's compulsory here. Yeah, because if it wasn't, nobody would bother because it's a stupid language. Everyone would just speak English if they had the option, because it's just way easier. From Wales. Imagine being from Wales, chat. Ugh. Jesus. Jesus. Not for me. At least I don't have a posh, obnoxious English accent like you, Bottom. Yeah, but I'm not posh. That's the thing. I'm just not. I don't talk like, oh yes. What is terribly disappointing. Like, I'm not posh. I walk into the pub. I'm like, alright. Can I have a pint of Stella, please? Yeah, so you paying cash or card? I play cash. Play cash. I've been to Wales a fair few times and no one knew Welsh. Yeah, because it's pointless. It's literally a pointless language. Nobody can be bothered with it. Yeah, because it's stupid. Like, here. Let me prove my point. Can I have a pint of lager, please? In Welsh, sounds like this.
Can I have a pint of lager, please?
No, it doesn't. That is not how that sounds. I don't know why this one can't do it. That's definitely not what it sounds like. I'm never joining your stream again. Every time I come on here, I get verbally assaulted. I mean, you asked me to talk about Welsh and do a Welsh accent to entertain you, and are you not entertained? You know, this is... You asked for this. Not me. Can you have a mini-me? No. No mini-me's. Actually, maybe. When Mad Pack 5 comes out, you can have a mini-me. We'll have mini-me's. English is only easier because it's your first language. No. Because in England, we don't have any towns called... called that. We don't have any towns called that. I absolutely did not. I asked I asked that after you wound me up about the poor sheep. Hey, I never said anything about you. I was just talking about the speed limits in Wales. I never said you at all. No point did I say that you love sheep or anything like that. No, I've not said a word like that. I wouldn't dream of it, Molly. There is... I want a name of a town in Australia that's as bad as that. There is no way there's a town in Australia that's as bad as that. Not having it. I'm not having it. The accusations are bollocks. Holes with a 200 bit. Talk to me.
Not me. Not Hermione. You. Sorry, Botany Avoid.
Hey? Not me, not Hermione, you. Oh, that's a lie from Harry Potter. Not me, not Hermione, you. It's Ron. Ronald Weasley. From Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Harry Potter is dead. I haven't watched Harry Potter in ages. I haven't watched it in ages. I still have the book. I bought a book like fucking nearly 7 years ago that I was going to read and I just never did. I've read about 2 pages on the plane and I was like, nah, fuck that. I don't do reading. Longest town name in the US is Chargogagogman Chowgagogog Chowbanagu. See, at least I can give that a go. I can't give fucking whatever the hell this is. But in here, man, a gun cuckoo and pound around a gun coo Janya. Nailed it. Boom. Have it. There's a place in South Africa called Twee Buffels Meeting Slangamos Dude Git 14. See? Fine. Easy. Easy. Not the land where Prangan Gosh Great Children Deal the Robe William T. Silly Yogogo Gosh. All the other ones you just named, chat, were far easier.
Schlanvire Pushel Wingishel Go Gayara Huandro Bushel Schlanter Silio Go Go Go.
Wow, that was sick. Brian's just nailed that. Boom.
7.
He's nailed
7.
that shit.
7. 7.
Learn from my voice
7.
now. I don't think it's in the chat anymore. You'll have to send it again, Molly. I'll give it another go.
7.
It's Brian Welsh. I don't know, but he just nailed that. Thank you for the 200 bits, Night Wolf. Appreciate it. Oh, did I save it? Let me have a look. Let me have a gander. Oh, this. April 1st, 2022.
Sorry, I got to hear it. Button char gogagog man chougagog charbune gungamug.
Nailed it. Nailed it. I probably said that and save it for times like this. Why are you starting with an S? Does it start with an S? No. It starts with an L. I don't know. You have to ask Molly if I can play this on stream. Shanghai. How have you got Shang from Lulan? How? It's bollocks. The accusations are bollocks. Where's that clip? I've not seen that in ages. The accusations are bollocks. Oh my god, I can't even spell. Accusation. Button! Oh, I'm not going to be able to find the clip. I'm not going to find it. She's like, the accusations are bollocks. The Welsh woman. Damn it. Where's that from? Does anybody remember where that's from? You love to hear Molly's accent? Oh. I thought that initially, but I can't understand a word she says, so... I wouldn't be too excited for that. We've just been told off by Nightbot for not speaking English. Well, Nightbot will tell you that. That's what Nightbot does. I've said it properly now. I missed a word. See? You can't even pronounce it. And you're Welsh. That's how stupid the Welsh language is. Even the people of Wales cannot pronounce it. You didn't even realise. See? You see? I'm telling you. It's bollocks. Have I got all the saplings from up here? I think I have. Well then, let me try again. Let's have a look. Can I play this on stream, Molly? What the fuck? So apparently, chat, let me pause this. Apparently, this is how you pronounce it, okay? I don't even know. So this is the word. Let me remind you. That's the word, okay? And this is apparently how you pronounce it, okay? I'm going to hold it up here. Let me turn it up. Okay, ready? This is what it apparently sounds like. I'm going to turn this right up, my microphone. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Llanfair, Pwllgwyngydd Gogeris, Llandrobwth, Llantysilio, go, go, go.
What the fuck is that? Oh, man. It's bollocks. It's absolute bollocks. That's not correct. Wow, Nightwolf's calling out. Look, wow. Shout at Nightwolf, Molly. He's calling you out. Nightwolf, a British man, has just told you, a Welsh lady, that is not how you say it. Oh. Go on, Nightwolf. In fact, better idea. Nightwolf, please send a voice note of how you pronounce it. Please. We shall compare. That's a better idea. There's a video of a meteorologist saying it. Oh, I don't know if I told chat about that, by the way. When I was away on a work trip, I saw a meteorite enter the atmosphere, and it was fucking awesome. It was on the news the next day and everything. It was absolutely amazing. It's one of the best things I've ever seen. And I don't know if I'll ever see it again in my life. It was so, so cool. We were sort of chilling of an evening on this balcony in one of the rooms. Sort of chilling, having a couple of beers after the day's work. And one of the guys sat next to me goes, fucking hell, look at that. And he pointed up, and I looked up, and it's massive, and it was pretty low. It wasn't like a shooting star. It was a meteorite coming into the atmosphere. It was pretty low. It must have been, I don't know. It was low down, man. Maybe a couple of 1,000 feet in the air. And this massive, bright plasma ball. It left a big trail of plasma behind it as well. Just came, it was going as it came across. It lasted about 4 seconds. And then it just evaporated. It was gone. And it was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I wish, I was on my phone. I was too busy. I just looked up. Else I'd have recorded it. It was unbelievable. It just went, and it was gone. It was so crazy. It was so crazy. And there is CCTV footage of it. It was on the news the next day. And it was a meteorite. How cool is that? Also have a mountain called Spammer Knob. I mean, yeah, that's a way better way of naming something. No, it's through your tongue. That was so funny on the news. Wait, what was funny on the news? What, this guy pronouncing that word? He makes a K sound. I personally think that no Welsh person can actually pronounce that name, and they all just make it up and say that's how you say it. That's the conclusion that I've come to, which I believe to be highly accurate. I've concluded that no one actually knows how to pronounce that in Wales, and they just make it up. Kate, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, folks. Coming over from Kate's corner of the interwebs. No, these blokes dug a hole. Oh, no, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. They dug a hole and some dude put a black rock in it. And this meteorologist is going crazy. He's like, you can clearly see the char that has built up as it burns in the atmosphere. Absolute bollocks. Ah, so funny. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. But this was a genuine meteorite going through the sky. It was the most amazing thing. I don't even, like, the only way I could show you is if I showed you the footage, but I can't show you the footage of it because it would tell you where I was, which I'm not allowed to tell you yet because it's all under NDAs and something like that, so I can't do that. Kate, how was your stream? I hope it was good. Hi, Ree. Hi, Dan. Hey, Zach. Yeah, I saw the ones of those blokes that dug a hole on the beach. This meteorologist was going nuts. He was like, this is a phenomenon. And this, oh, man, so funny. That guy, without a shadow of a doubt, has lost absolutely all credibility in his meteorologist world. How are you, Zach? Oh, yeah, I don't know if I told you the other day. I did you proud in the casino, mate. At Insomnia. Went over. Did well on blackjack. Made about 20 quid. Quite happy with that. Went over to the roulette with a tenner. Whacked it down. Waited for it to double. Whacked it down. Doubled it again. 20 quid. Bang. 40 quid. 40 quid down. Bang. 80 quid. And I walked away. I should have carried on because I called the next one right as well. I would have been 160. But we'll get greedy. We'll take it. And walked away. I did. I was like, see you later. I have won. Goodbye. Do you know what, Ree? I went in the expo hall for all of about 10 seconds. I stepped foot in there and I walked forward because I was looking for a mouse mat. I was looking for a mouse mat. And this dude from one of the stalls tried to pull me to the side and was like, hi, do you want to come have a look? I was like, what are you doing? No, I'm busy, sorry. He's like, no, come and have a look. And it was the most uncomfortable place that I've ever had it. That I've ever seen at one of these zombies. Like, he was literally, I was just chilling, doing my own thing, trying to pull me to the side to look at his stall. I'm like, what the fuck? This isn't a London street, you know, little shop thing. This is a gaming convention. I'll look at what I want to look at. I'm busy. I'm not looking. Goodbye. And I walked away. And I just left. I was like, what the fuck? This is stupid. If this is how it's going to be, I'm not going in here again. Like, it was terrible. I couldn't believe it. Like, who are you? So I wasn't very happy about that. Should have said, don't you know who I am? No, I would never ever pull that card, ever. It wasn't that. Like, it was just the fact that the guy thought he could just pull me to the side to look at his shot. Like, no. Like, I'm like everybody else here. We'll look at what I want to look at. And if I'm interested, I'll come and talk to you. Like, don't try and pull me to the side. Like, that's not what this whole shenanigans is about. So I wasn't very happy about that. Yeah, it's like when you go to the malls, yeah. Like, that's not how this works. So I just walked away. And I went back to the BOC and I never went in the hall again. No! I am really sorry. I know I did say I would come and see you. I did say that. But that put me off completely going in the expo hall. I am sorry, Ree. I am sorry. April's one, I'll give it another chance. I was just pissed off that that guy tried to just drag me to the side. Like, you can't do that. You're a vendor, mate, not a fucking London street salesman. So I was pissed off, and out of rage, I wasn't going back in there. So, I'm sorry, Ree. April, I'll come and see you. That's a promise. You can hold me to that. I was so pissed off. I completely forgot. I just wiped any existence of the expo hall from my mind. I was like, nope, not interested. Mr. Moondog, 65. Beautiful months. Thank you, mate.
Bono and the Edge walk into a Dublin bar and the bartender says, "Oh no, not you two again."
It's terrible. Mr. Moondog, thank you very much, man. I give you a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Thank you, mate. And welcome back. Drag you to the expo myself. I will come in next time. I'll give it another chance. But I was genuinely really annoyed that this guy tried to do that. And refused to go in there again. I'm very sorry, Reed. I won't do it again. I will come and see you. But I actually didn't spend a lot of time in the casino at all. I spent a lot of time gaming at this one. At the one just gone. We even streamed a couple of times. But I said from the start, I'm going to game this time. Because every time I go, I don't spend a lot of time in there. I'm always out and about, either drinking or in the casino or something like that. And I said, I'm not doing that this time. I'm going to game. And I spent quite a bit of time in them. And I actually enjoyed it. It was nice to do it. And I think I'm going to do it again next time. Game, I need your saplings. Oh shit, I've got a full stack. Hold. Yeah, there is no chance of breaking even from this. Smart. Do you take your own PC? I've got a LAN PC that I've made up of like old parts from over the years that I take. And then whenever we do like upgrades. Oops. So like how I was saying about every like 3 to 5 years we change out the gaming PC, then the gaming PC becomes the stream PC, the stream PC then gets retired. I'll take parts from the stream PC and put them in the LAN PC. Because they're still perfectly adequate for doing LANs and stuff. And that's how I tend to do it. Yeah, we've been fucked on the saplings this time. Well, there's quite a few on the floor. Okay. You decided to actually game? Is that why the internet went down on Saturday night? Yeah, that was bad. I came back from... Where did I come back from? I think we'd been for a meal. I was like, right, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to play Starfield all night now. And, yeah, we got back and everyone was just sort of standing around. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And the internet was down for like 3 hours, apparently. But it wasn't NEC related. It was something external. Yeah, it was out for a long time. The internet always seems to do that there. It's really bad, actually. You pay to go there. The least you can expect is stable internet, but... Yeah, it's really bad, actually. You pay a lot. Like, the tickets are not cheap. Like, I get a bit of a discount because I've got a loyalty membership for it, but... Like, a normal BYOC ticket is like 120 odd quid, something like that. 120 quid. So, you know, that's a lot of money to pay. And, yeah, people just... They just don't seem to really care too much about the internet issues. that happen every single event. I was modding the stream for Robotron, and we were all like, what's going on? Why is the stream dead? Yeah, it's not great. He came and did karaoke on, I think it was Friday night. Friday night, we got fucking plastered. And it was karaoke. I went to bed at like 6 in the morning. We were up for like 4 hours doing karaoke. And I was just sort of sat there, and Enter Sandman came on. I was like, oh yeah, this is a bit of me. Doom, 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 doom. And I look up, and Robotron's got the mic. And I'm like, go on, John. What's going on here? He's like, Button, how are you, mate? I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not bad, mate. You? He's like, yeah. He's just, it's like, he's just going nuts over Enter Sandman. It was fucking awesome. It was awesome. Just wasn't expecting it. So, do you keep the retired PCs? No, not usually. I usually strip them down. Like I say, any parts that I need, I put in the LAN PC. Any parts I don't, I either put in the cupboard for spares, or if somebody asks me to like build a computer for them, I'll be like, look, I've got a bunch of spare stuff. If you want, I can just chuck it in there and it'll save you a load of money. I just give it away. It's usually what I do. Usually what I do. Like, I built my cousin a PC because he wanted to get into gaming. Gave him that for free. A couple of friends have asked for them. I've just given that for free. Like, because I'd rather the component that gets used, you know. I've got a 10-core i9 sat in the cupboard just doing nothing. I've got it as a spare for just in case the streaming PC fails, whatever reason, but... like, it's just sat there. Kind of a waste, really. Like, I'd rather someone use it. Well, well, well. What do we have here, then? Wow, give it up on free PCs, but charge me £1. I had to charge you £1. I had to charge you £1 so I could put it on the business. I charged you £1 on a crate of beer, and I never got the crate of beer, so I was actually diddled. Hi, Happy. How are you? Happy, you've missed a really in-depth chat earlier about the 100 baby challenge on Sims and how I'm going to do it. And just show everybody that it's a piece of cake. Should have asked you when I was buying my i7. Yeah, I mean, if you need an upgrade for anything, Happy, or if you want to build a streaming PC, let me know. I've got a bunch of stuff. There's I've got a 6900K just sat in there as well, doing nothing. Slightly older CPU, but still a monster. Great for an encoding PC. Well, this is what I'm saying, Heavy, and chat doesn't seem to believe me. I'm like, I'll wife everybody up, sleep with as many people as I can, and I can do 100 babies in probably a 12-hour stream. How hard could it be? Like, honestly. Because in 3 hours, I had 3 kids with one lady, right? One lovely lady. Well, I thought she was lovely, then turned out she was a thief. What are we talking about with this 100 babies? It's a challenge on The Sims 4 to do the 100 baby challenge, which is just to make 100 babies and have them all sort of survive. And everyone's making out that it takes years and years and years. And I call bullshit. I reckon I can do it in 12 hours. The 100 bay is probably possible in 12 hours, but not 100 baby. What's a 100 bay challenge? I don't know what that is. That's bullshit. How hard can it be? Wife up everyone, right? And just woohoo with every single one of them as much as possible. And the idea is, rather than maintaining the kids that are born, because I think that's where everyone gets lost, right? Everyone gets lost because they're trying to look after all these kids that are being born. Sack that off. Wait for the first kid to come out. When that's out the oven, straight onto the second one. And hopefully, by the time the 100th has popped out, the first one is still alive. And then that way, 100 kids. Done. Thanks for coming. Love a bit of woohoo. Exactly. How hard can it be? That's the challenge. Yeah. Do it before the first one dies. It's not difficult. As I will prove at some stage. And chat will apologise to me for doubting my abilities. That's where the man has 100 babies, but 100 babies from the same woman. Oh, okay. So 100... But it's still 100 babies. If I'm one dude that's just going around pumping every chick I can find... It's going to be done pretty easy, right? It's going to be done pretty quickly, pretty easily. From the same woman is a little bit harder, but still massively possible. Like I said, me and Nancy had twins, which financially crippled the whole family. But we had twins in about an hour. I was like, right, okay. So I've built the relationship. We've had twins. We've already got 2. 98 to go. And I had to woo her over first, right? But once she's wooed over, she loves it. She's up for it. I'll be the girl if you want, Heavy, and I'll go and sleep with every man I can find. I'll be an absolute slag, and I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. No, because you've overlooked a massive point on it. The point was that it took an hour, but I had to go and... I'd never played the game before. I had to find a lady that I liked. I had to then ruin her marriage to steal her from her man. And then woo her over enough to have sex with me. And then woo her over enough to have a kid. I did. We had twins. So basically, this is how my first time playing Sims went. I spawned in. I went and found myself a lovely lady, who I thought was a lovely lady. I took her from her husband. I then kicked her husband out of his own home when we moved into their home. We had 2 kids together, because they were twins. Then I found out she was a criminal. And then I left her. And that was it. End of story. Thanks for coming. Good luck, Nancy. Dad of the year. She's a criminal. I don't want nothing to do with that. Hell no. She wants to bring the kids around one day, fine, but I'm having no part in her criminal activities. Oh shit, we nearly break even. I have 3 leaves. Come on, sapling. Damn it, sapling. No. You're meant to vet females before you get in bed with them. What does that mean? Vet females? That's not going to make any kids, is it? We only lost 1 sapling from all that. That's not bad going. Oh, no, we didn't. Pog, we broke even. What's vetting a female? I don't know what that is. My goal was to get a house, get a family, and live a happy life. I succeeded in that, other than the fact my wife was a criminal. Sussing her out. Well, I did. I did suss her out. I was like, she's pretty. She seemed nice. She was talking to me. I just didn't look at what she did for a living. I just never asked her that. And then she opened up to me and told me she's a criminal. I was like, oh shit, that's a problem. You gotta go. So you're left with no house and no family. No, I still have my house. I had the original house, and I moved back in there. And then I was working on some other girl, but I had to earn the stream. She was also married. A bit of a home wrecker in Sims, really, but that Bam's face good, isn't it? Just trust the process, chat. Trust the process. But that's John. That's Lord and Savior John Bam on the totem face. There's actually a bit of a story behind it. Ignore the pooping sheep. Hey, where's Molly? She might like this build. She might have seen this. Look at this, Molly. Ta-da! Build that for you. Anyway, This is Lord and Savior John Bams. There's a story behind this. Well, I just hope you ask more questions, IRL. Well, obviously, but that wasn't... My mission in IRL is not just to immediately find somebody and have a kid. That's not my goal in IRL. You got to find the right person, find them, get to know them. You know, you got to do all the other stuff. But in Sims, it was just get someone straight away, married or not. I wouldn't be a homewrecker in person, you know. It's not how I roll. But the story behind this is Lord and Savior John Bams. As you can see, he's got a McDonald's full fat Coke, but he can't reach the straw, so he's crying. And because John is crying, obviously the man is absolutely full to the brim of, of filthy totem usage. He is constantly crying a stream of totems, as you can see. Constantly just cries a stream of totems. And that's it. Let's see. That's the build. Yeah, hang on a minute. Happy, if I recall correctly, you're lecturing me on this sort of stuff. Didn't you trap a bunch of Sims in a hot tub? If I remember correctly, I remember you trapping them in a hot tub and making them talk to each other. It was either you or Dr. Glue. One of you did that. I didn't force love on nobody. So I'm the good guy here. Lovely touch with the poop. Yeah, the poop shoot is... The poop shoot is how you get in and out of the farm. Amazing. Well done. Thank you, Kinetic. Appreciate it, mate. They were plunge pools. It was terrible. Heavy. It was absolutely terrible. I thought it was a disgrace. Disgrace. You might go as far as asking her name. To be fair, I don't think I got to know Nancy's name until about after we'd have a kid. I think we'd had a kid and then I found out her name. But yeah, you go up the poop chute. Into the butthole. And here's the sheep farm. Ta-da! And this is where we get all of our wool. Isn't it fantastic? Are you going to try the new BAM's Mad Pack when it releases? Yes. We've been a big fan of the Mad Pack series for like 10 years. Since Mad Pack 1. So we'll absolutely be playing Mad Pack 5. We're actually going to play Mad Pack 4 next week. When we do these 2 12-hour streams. And this is where all the wool gets collected. We're going to be playing Mad Pack 4 next week. To sort of get into the swing of modded again. Sort of understand what I'm doing. Which should be great. Looking forward to it. Truly mesmerizing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep sheep in unmovable cages to harvest their produce. I mean, yeah. But they get unlimited grass. That's a pretty good deal. Like if somebody was like, right, you have to sit in this room and you can have as much of the best steak you can ever have in your life. And all we need from you is to cut your hair when it grows. Fucking great deal. Sign me up. You know? Mad Pack 4 sounds tough. I can't remember a lot of Mad Pack 4. Mad Pack 1 was good fun. Mad Pack 2 was very difficult. Mad Pack 3 was sort of hard, but was good fun as well. I don't think it was as hard as Mad Pack 2. Because Mad Pack 2, you were racing the difficulty meter because the game got harder and harder and harder the longer it went on. Mad Pack 4, I don't remember anything of. Don't remember anything. So. Wow, happy, mean, rude. Rude. Hi, Simu, how are you? Yeah, happy, I think you should come to the next Insomnia as well. I think you should come to the next Insomnia. Just saying. Just saying. Well, to be fair, I've been saying for a while I should come up, we should just hang out, go for some drinks or something, get pissed in London. Even in London, something like that. We should do that at some point. We should absolutely do that. Because you've always gone on about how much you're so good at drinking shots, yada, yada, yada. Giving it all this. And you've never proved it, ever. You missed my bad blackjack play. What do you mean? You made money. How's that bad if you made money? We had a good time doing that. Button, is there a VOD of your Sims 4 stream? I don't think it'll be on the VOD channel. I don't think the VOD channel existed back then. I've just deleted a bunch off my NAS as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, because I did that when I was living in Australia, and that was 3 and a bit years ago. The VOD chat, this world's only 2.5 years old. No, it won't be on the VOD channel. No, it won't. You start to have maybe 10 drinks this year. I've not really drunk that much this week. I've had 1 beer this week. 1. And that was yesterday while I waited for my to get a new battery for my watch. I had to wait an hour, so I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna go have a beer and get my hair cut. And that's what I did. Hey Pixel, how are you? Panther, Panther? I didn't call you Panther. Panther, take care, mate. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Drinking aside, though, Happy, you can't deny we had a great time playing blackjack. You can't deny we had a great time. And you panicking because you hadn't... you panicking because you'd forgot to put your chip down to play. It was so funny. I forgot about that. Oh, that was funny. Me and Happy were sat playing blackjack in Zombies. She was sat next to me. I was sat on the left of her. And I'd put my chip down to play it. The dealer was like, "Are you playing, man? Or madam, are you playing?" She's like, "Oh shit!" And she's like slap this chip down on the table. It's like, relax. What's going on? She's like, "Well, everyone's waiting for me." I'm like, chill, man. It's not that deep. Relax. She's like, "Everyone's waiting for me." It was funny. Calm yourself. Couldn't get the hang of the easy part. You did well and you made money, which is a win. Which is a win. Alright, there's a bunch of them. So that's empty. We'll see how far this gets us. What pack was... Oh, Vash! I forgot. Oh, my boy. I remember Vash. What a legend. I don't think he streams anymore. He used to speedrun Mad Pack 2. Him and Deadpine used to run through Mad Pack 2. Mad Pack 2 speedruns were a bit mad because you had to... The RNG you needed was crazy. It might be... Do we still have the command for it? Hold on. Yeah, our best difficulty on Mad Pack 2 was 129.7, which probably doesn't mean a lot to many people nowadays, but that was high. In Mad Pack... So basically, the way Mad Pack 2 worked is you would load into a world like you would a normal vanilla world with nothing. And it had a difficulty meter in the top left. And that difficulty meter would slowly tick up the longer the world went. And that would mean that mobs did more damage, mobs had more health. And basically, you had to get to being almost unkillable and doing infinite damage to all mobs as quickly as possible. And it was hard because the difficulty meter would go up so quickly that if you didn't get shit done, you were screwed. Like, you were completely screwed. Yeah, that was Mad Pack. Fuck, what a great pack. Wouldn't be too bad of an idea to revisit that, actually. Like 20 times you forgot to put your chip down. But it was fun. I remember laughing the whole time and having a great time. So I'll have to do it again someday. Someday, when you actually want to hang out with me again. Although, to be fair, after I kicked your ass in Fall Guys, I can imagine that was quite embarrassing after all the shit talking you did. I can understand why you wouldn't want to step into battle again. You're the one who didn't come Paris. True. True. I will do one of the Twitch cons next year, whether it's NA or EU. Or maybe both, if things work out. Depends where the EU one is. I imagine they'll announce that relatively soon. Apparently Amsterdam was quite good, other than someone breaking their back. Just such a liar. What do you mean? I'm just speaking facts. I don't know what you're talking about. Show me the evidence that says otherwise. Please. Please. That was... might have been. Maybe it was. I thought it was EU. So once I get this PC built with my friend, what's the best way to convert them from Bedrock player to a warrior? So we can start running a hardcore world together. I need training tips from the master himself. To convert them. I mean, straight away, when they're playing Java Edition, they'll realize it's vastly superior to Bedrock in every way, shape, and form. So that will take care of itself. Give them a little bit of time, and then throw them in the deep end. Abuse them. Tell them to not be a pussy. And with a bit of luck, they'll come through. You stayed for one round and went out before me. I just don't think that happened. I'm sorry, I don't think that happened. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to rush off. I completely forgot I had a meeting. But I deliberately kept my schedule open at this one to have time to play more games. So should you do another one, MP, I'll have more time to sit there and play a few rounds. As many as you want. Until you get bored of me beating you. Bowling! Is that where I went? Did I have a meeting or did I go bowling? I can't remember. Might have been bowling, yeah. I forgot I'd committed to that. And that was shit anyway. It was string bowling, and string bowling sucks. Not a fan of string bowling. Oops. Played one round last night, got to round 4, you can tell. I haven't played since we did, so that's probably as good as I'm going to be as well. I used to be a master of Fall Guys. You just get to the final most rounds. But nowadays, I think I've probably lost my touch. I've probably lost my touch. Oh shit, it's 2:30. Fucking hell. Whoops. We were live for 3 hours. Holy crap. Whoops. Yes, Tom. Well said, mate. Well said. Your longest stream this year. Wow. Toxic. Right, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Just bear with me, chat, while I check on something here. Adelaide. No idea what the fuck that was. Happy. Have a look at this. What a disgrace. Disgrace. 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. 2 hours and 30 minutes. 3 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes. Disgrace. Disgrace. Bloody part-timer. Compared to... I mean, I don't even know what we've done recently, to be honest with you. What have we done recently? No, that's not what I want. 3 hours. This is today. Ignore that one. Short stream yesterday. 3, 4, 3, 3, 3.5, 3.5. Ignore. Oh, that was insomnia. 3, 3, 3.5, 3, 5, 12, 4, 4, 4, 5. And we got 2 12-hour streams back to back next week. I'm not having it. Bloody part-timers, man. I don't say I'm starting at 10 and turn up at 12. That was yesterday. No, it wasn't. I was off yesterday. That was Wednesday. And I had a reason for that. I've been bang on time every single day since. Because we operate on BST, which is button standard time. Button standard time. To be fair, golf has got better for me. Because it gets me up in the morning. I get up at 5:30. I go and play golf. We tee off at like 7. Done by 10. And then we go live. So golf's actually worked out quite well for getting me up in the mornings. It's been good. I still need to send you those pictures as well, Happy. I will do that. I will take some. I'll have a professional shoot in my full attire. Long sleep, grabbing food, then going live at noon. Just so untrue. What do you mean? According to button standard time, it's a beer. It's about beer 30 every 30 minutes. Eh? Mate, I've had 1 pint this week. I don't really drink anymore. I'm not a big drinker. I'm too busy either streaming, working, or playing golf. I don't have time for drinking. I haven't got time for drinking. The only time I really go to the pub is on a Friday, which is Friday beers. Although I'll have to drink Saturdays. I've got a party on Saturday. Drink at golf? No, not really. Sometimes we have a beer at the end of the round, but I haven't even done that recently. I've just come straight home. What on earth got you into golf? So I was sat at the pub on, I think it was like a Wednesday, something like that. I was sat at the, maybe 3 months ago. I was sat at a pub on a Wednesday. Me and a buddy of mine just fancied a couple. When we sat there, we were like, we're fucking bored. Should we go do something? Pub was empty. Wasn't much conversation going on. So I was like, oh, this is shit. We're like, what should we do? And we're like, well, we can go to the driving range if you want. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Why don't we do that? Not done that. I've not been to a driving range for years. I was like, well, I've got no clubs. He's like, oh, you just use mine. So I was like, okay, whatever. So we went to the range. We had a good time down there. And I was like, wow, that was good fun. I'm going to get my own clubs. We'll play 18. And then ever since then, it's just been a massive addiction. I love it. You definitely play pub golf. I've actually never played pub golf, ever. But I should do. Here, let me show you something. Oh. This is something I think the chat will approve of. Right? This is my golfing hat. This is my golfing hat. And at the time, I didn't know what the brand was. But I bought this. Anyone that plays golf will know what brand that is. This is King Cobra. But at the time that I bought it, I saw it as King Cunt. And I thought that is a perfect hat for me. So I bought it. So this is my golfing hat. Obviously it doesn't go above the headphones, but this is my golfing hat. I thought King Cunt, very appropriate. Get this on. Get the polo out. Get the trousers out. Get the shoes out. Glove on. Wasps absolutely love it. That's the only downside. I need to buy a blue one. But yeah, that's my King Cunt hat. But I should send you a picture in full attire, Heavy. You have to send me... Actually, I'll DM me off stream, doesn't matter. I'll DM me off stream about it. Don't worry. I'll probably forget, but you may have to remind me. Just shout at me, but like you wanted to speak to me. Something like that. Because I will forget. So anyway, and then golf became an addiction. And I love it. Gets you up in the morning, you feel good, gets you loads of exercise, you do 16,000 steps every time I play, so that's good. Yeah. And it's an addiction. You're not important enough to remember. No, of course you are, Happy. I just... My memory is more than dreadful. Whoops. My memory is utterly horrendous. You want a standing desk with a treadmill? I've seen someone that's had one of those. Well, it's not really a treadmill. It's like one of those walking plates, isn't it? So you stand up and you just walk as you work. I don't see how you could play a game while you did that. I just can't. I know you only walk slowly, but I have a better idea, Happy. How about, right, instead of that, after you stream, you just go for a walk. Ever thought about that? I've not hit a birdie yet, Kinetic. I'm working on it. I've had many a par, never a birdie. I had a birdie chance yesterday that I was so close to hitting as well. I was gutted. I go to the gym every day. There you go. So why do you need to walk while you're at your desk? I'm proud of you, Happy. Good for you going to the gym. Proud of you. However, ladies and gentlemen, I got to leave the show there for the day. Thank you so damn much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. I will not be here tomorrow. I don't think. Saturdays is usually my day off. I don't think I'm going to be here tomorrow, but there's a possibility that I might be, because I might be off on Sunday. I'm not 100% at the moment. So keep an eye on Twitter, because I'll always tweet what's going on with that. I mean, true, Happy. Yeah, I guess. I mean, fair play to you. Fair play to you. But yeah, follow the Twitter chat. Check out all the socials, exclamation mark socials, all that good shit. Feel free to spam the channel with hearts on your way out. You're more than welcome to do so. And I'm off to the gym. I'm going to the gym. So we've got to carry on getting wham. And yeah, I will see you all live again tomorrow. Take care. Stay safe. Stay awesome. And until next time, much love. See you then. Peace out, everyone. Bye, chat.
You can fall back on me. If you lose it all, I'll be right here for you, waiting. Just trust me.